economically with Asia, so we shall see more tensions emerge from time to time, as well as more common ground. Neighbours have issues with each other. People remote from each other don't. We worry about our relations with China, not about those with Lithuania or Costa Rica. But solutions rely on understanding, and the clearer and more broad-based our understanding of Asia, the more successful we shall be as a nation. Finally, I focus on education. It's what makes the difference for us all. Asian communities like Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, even Japan, contain very few, if any, natural resources for exploitation and sale. It is their people and realising their people's potential that has made these places the successes they are. Such Asian educational successes are justly celebrated. The Asian Development Bank says that while in the 1970s, Asia contained 2/3 of all the children in the world who did not go to school, today 90% of school-aged children are attending primary schools there, although this still means that 25 million children are missing out. But quantity, the ADB says, has often trumped quality. Thus, too many students leave schools without marketable skills. The ADB reckons the first answer is to improve primary education, which costs, it says, 14 times less per student than secondary education and 34 times less than university education. The bank says that on average, students in East Asia receive 11.8 years education, in South and West Asia, 9.6 years. In East Asia, 77% of secondary school-aged children are enrolled in schools. In South and West Asia, 52%. The pupil-teacher ratios at both primary and secondary levels in East Asia are about half those in South and West Asia. In East Asia, 25% of the population which is of tertiary education age are enrolled. In South and West Asia, 11%. In Australia, 28% of the relevant age group achieve tertiary qualifications. A recent ADB publication notes that Asia's leading halls of learning have embraced university autonomy, merit-based hiring and admissions, teaching in English, and foreign-born professors. Still, however, many governments treat public universities as tools of their social and economic agendas, with decisions on hiring, pay levels, curriculum, and work conditions strictly controlled by education ministries. It's the repercussions of that latter part which have provided Australia with its great opportunity to help educate the region's students. One which has, we trust, been highly beneficial to those students and their families, to the societies to which they return, to the incomes and the cultural life of Australian colleges, and it's also benefited, we'd hope, the broader Australian community.